What's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Boozer here. Thanks for stopping by. Today's video, I want to go over some positive things about Plarium, especially for today. Today is a very busy day for content in the game. So I just want to go over in this video some things that have been going on that I feel very positively about. So let's jump into it. All right, guys. So watch your raid chronicle. It's going to be on the bottom left-hand corner. Make sure you guys restart your game and all that. But basically, the 5th anniversary video, this is just kind of like extra, added value for the consumer. You get some extra little info about how you've been doing in the game. But look at these rewards. These rewards are really juicy, actually. So all you really have to do is click the share button, and then you can just click any of these. They don't actually get shared on the platforms, but as soon as you click Facebook or X, you're going to get the rewards right away. They go right into your inbox, and then you just collect them. So that's really nice. Like that, I mean, that you got to give them a little bit of props there. Also, we have this free 5th anniversary reward here, but look at all the juicy rewards. Yes, you have to log in for 5 consecutive days to collect all this stuff, but look at the rewards. You get 5 million silver here. Like, that's gonna be helpful for the fusion, of course. You're gonna get a bunch of extra shards here, and it's really nice that they front loaded the sacred instead of putting the sacred back here, because as we know, like, there's going to be a summon event happening tomorrow. So having the big sacred shard is actually going to be more useful to us during that event, as opposed to being on day 5, which would mean that event would have ended. It's actually really nice that they did that. I know it's a small thing, maybe they didn't do that on purpose, but that's actually really nice. So I'm just giving them a little bit of props there. You got three ancients, 2 voids, and a primal, and a legendary book as well. I mean, these are great. These are awesome little freebies, right? And of course, the visuals are very impressive. They definitely went all out on this bastion. I mean, it looks insane. It's a little bit too cluttered for me, but I totally get it why it's a little bit more cluttered like this, to make it look more festive. I mean, lots of detail here. It looks great as always. Nice little effects here on the altar of souls. So obviously the visuals are very good. Also, Plarium has been very on top of giving us it seems like bi-weekly promo codes. If you guys check out my short section on my my channel, I list all the promo codes that pop up basically on the same day that it pops up. So if you guys are missing any of the promo codes, make sure you guys check out that section of my channel. They're just in the shorts. I just type them out, and then you guys get to see what rewards they are. They're not really like insane, usually like an energy drop, some multi-battles, something small, but it's still something. So make sure you guys check those out so you guys don't miss any of those active promo codes. Also, the biggest thing I wanted to highlight, actually Plarium really hit on the head for us this time around. Okay, so let's start here. So Plarium actually this week actually has shown that they've given us quite a bit of information for us for planning purposes. So I think this is a really good, hopefully, step in the right direction to at least inform the player base that's willing to go that extra mile in terms of planning. So for this, they released this a couple days ago. It's basically told us that there's going to be a Titan event, Heroes Path event, and a custom Deck of Fate event. This gives us a little bit of a longer outlook on what's going to happen in the coming weeks. They've also said all of this will happen during the Festival of Creation, and we know that the Festival of Creation does have a set timeline. That's ending on April 4th. Okay, so that gives us a definitive timeline of when these things are happening. And that kind of leads me into this fusion schedule that they just dropped today. And I did go over this more in detail and how we should navigate this fusion to maximize our efficiency. But I just want to say that in this overall fusion schedule, it does list the Heroes Path here at the bottom left, or bottom right, sorry. And that's as expected from the earlier notes from the raid update. And then it also gives us this key important detail here: summon shards, champion from shards, and from summon stones from soul stones, souls from soul stones. So that's such an important piece of information, because this Hero's Path is at the end of the fusion, and it's factors into your overall decision making about how you want to tackle this fusion. So I think this is a huge step in the right direction for Plarium if they want to be more transparent and communicate with the player base. So I have to be super positive about this. Like, this is just a huge thumbs up on their part. Basically, if you know that this is going to basically cost you shards to summon, now you could technically just skip the summon rush, skip the champion chase. So you're skipping all summoning for 3 weeks, and then you're just jumping into the hero's path. Of course, you have to do every other event, but if you're low on shards, this gives you, over 2 weeks. Sorry, 2 weeks. This gives you over 2 weeks to accumulate more shards to jump into this hero's path to finish it, and then you can finish the fusion. Of course, there's going to be some risk here. Of course, we don't know exactly the setup and the format of the hero's path. It could be just downright nasty. It could be impossible to do. But I mean, based on the information given to us, it's definitely an option. So if you were previously completely out of this fusion at this point today, and then you saw the schedule and you saw this hero's path, you might have a chance to recover in those 2 weeks shards that you could put towards the hero's path and then complete this fusion. I'm just saying, this is a huge plus from Plarium, allowing this information to us, because in the past, especially for the last hybrid fusion, the Blizzard fusion, for example, we had the hero's path situated at the end of the fusion, but we couldn't actually dive into it properly because we didn't know exactly what was inside the hero's path. So we have to tread a little bit more carefully towards the end of the Blizzard fusion before jumping into the hero's path. But in this fusion, because it's given us the info up front, it really allows us to plan. So for me personally, I might actually full skip the summon rush and full skip the champion chase and just jump right into the hero's path. I know I'm going to participate in the hero's path. It has to be something really terrible for it to be like undoable or undesirable to do, but I think they're going to make it very desirable to do. My guess is the 5-star Armaz soul will be part of that hero's path, and I think saving up shards for this hero's path makes the most sense, especially if you can complete all the other events for this fusion. I mean, this is a huge win from Plarium, for a huge win for us from Plarium, to be honest. Lastly, guys, I want to go over this raid digest. Some more positives here. This clear X stage of the Iron Twins. We actually complained about it in content creator chat, and they were really quick on fixing this. So again, another huge positive for Plarium. So basically, it's also going to include the text or higher stages for Iron Twins. So you don't have to specifically do level 1, for example. You can do level 1 or higher. So that's really important. Obviously really nice. Bosses will be immune to enfeeble. Like, this was something that was actually mentioned quite often, because initially when I did the analysis for Marius, I didn't expect his enfeeble to work on bosses, but a lot of the content creators were saying it will because of an existing champion called Androck, a mythical champion that can apply to bosses. And it feels a little bit overpowered if you can enfeeble a boss and basically make it do basically nothing. So now they're going to update this quickly. So I do applaud Plarium for quickly addressing these issues, especially with Marius. And I think they should have addressed it with Androck, but they probably just didn't think about it for a second. And Androck is a new mythical champion, so no one really had it to playtest or report or anything like that. And they're really quick on some of these bugs. And Narcissus bug is only like about a week, so these are very serious bugs, serious issues that they handled very quickly. And also, they're giving us a little bit of a break, where it's not going to be a personal reward for CBC, the upcoming one, as during this very important fusion. So I have to give them some credit here for addressing some of these issues very quickly within maybe like 1 week turnaround, and also giving us a little bit of a break in between in between events during this very important fusion that everyone should probably try to get, especially their 5th anniversary fusion. But yeah, anyways, that's going to be it for the video. I mean, I just wanted to spread some positivity for everybody and basically give Plarium a couple thumbs up. Like they've been doing great. I think this launch for this 5th anniversary event so far has been excellent. Hopefully there's no stupid crazy surprises during the fusion that's going to make it incredibly difficult to do. But overall, I think it's a home run on day one. But yeah, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate you all. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Do you guys think I'm just being a little bit overly positive? But I don't know. Usually I'm not overly positive, but these are all good signs on day one. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching as always. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video.